remember, there's a time they asked the current president of the US, Donald Trump, they asked him that if you woke up and you have nothing and you're broke, what would you do? Do you know what he responded? He said that I will look for a network marketing company and I will join and start. So if you're here and maybe you're doubting yourself, like, am I in the right place? I know there's a lot of pressure from our relatives, from our spouses, our husbands, our friends, the family members, everyone. They think that you're in the wrong direction. Do you have some people with such pressure? People around us, they gave up on us, and all what they think that we are lost. We lost focus. You're not the first. I was once told the same. But trust me, this is one industry I respect very, very much. And today, for you to become successful in network marketing, what are the things that you are supposed to do? What are the things that you're supposed to do? It's very, very important. Because you are what you are because of what you do on a daily basis. Your daily actions at the end of the day makes you and you become that. When you get into this industry, one of the things that is always on everyone's mind, I can look at you. There's one thing that is all you're always thinking, will I also make it? Anyone with that on their mind? Will I also make it? Will I also become a platinum? Will I also become a brass? Will I also become a bronze? Will I also become a silver? Will I also become a gold? Will I also become a platinum? Will I also become an emerald? Will I also become a diamond at the end of the day? When you see other people being recognized, you feel like for you will never get there. And if I may ask, what is the difference between where you are and where you want to be? Let's interact. Do you know the difference between where you are and where you want to be? Let's talk. What is that? Time. It's time. It's what? Time. It's a matter of time. Somebody said that time is the only solution for every problem. Time is the only solution for every problem. Whatever problem you have, give it what? Time. Whatever challenge you're going through, give it what? Time. Time, the moment you understand that time is the only solution for every problem, then you will stop worrying. Because worries can never do any help to you. Hello? Hi. For people, I've always worked with our people who know me, one thing they know about me, they actually even ask me, don't you have challenges? Because I'm always positive 24/7. I have challenges, yes, but I know where to put them. Hello? I know where to put them. You have debts, you know where you should know where to put them. Because if you mix your challenges, your worries, your debts, your stress, you can never do anything at the end of the day. So what do? I have a separate box where I put all those problems. And I don't look at them. I don't. I tell them, okay, I know. You need 10 million. I don't have it now, but be here. I focus on looking for money. And I don't even refer to you. I don't even check on you. I make sure that you starve. I don't feed you. The whole day, the whole night. I don't give attention to challenges, to problems. Because whatever you focus on expands. Whatever you focus on expands. Whatever you focus on expands. The reason why all of you are here this morning very early, because your focus is at OQATA Wellness Solutions. Your focus is on making money. Your focus is on making it big. And that's why you're here very early, even when you feel like not waking up. Even when you feel like not waking up, you're here. Because your focus, you want to be successful. You want to make that step. You want to be recognized. There's someone you're looking at, you're like, yeah, I want to be like someone. And that gives you sleepless nights. That's where your 70% of your mind is. And that's why you're here. Yes, we have other people. They want to succeed, but they're not looking at OQATA as their vehicle that will take them where they want to be. And these are people who come when even the presentation has begun at 12:30. And even when they come, you see them moving up and down. They are not settled. Which means their attention is not where? It's not here. So can you clap for yourselves? I said, can you clap for yourselves? One of the things that has helped me to be where I am, I love myself. Did you hear that? I love myself. Too much to the extent that I'm selfish. Some people they think being selfish is bad. Is that how we are trained that being selfish is bad? You need to be selfish, because if you don't become selfish, trust me, you will never enjoy this life. How am I selfish? I give myself the best. I treat myself well. I feed myself well. I take myself in good places. Hello? I love myself. If you really love yourself, then you don't take yourself as a second option. You will work hard to give yourself all the best. Now let's look at the daily model of operation for an MLM business builder. If you really want to be successful in our industry, what are those things that you have to do on a daily basis? Are you ready? Yeah. Now, we are the result of what? Can we read this together? We are the result of. Can everyone talk? 1, 2, 3, ETA. Come again. Ladies alone. That's the voice of God. And I'm saying, ladies, you can do it better. 1, 2, 3, ETA. And gentlemen, we are the results of God. Exactly. And also, smart network marketers have a routine or a daily mode of operation for their business. If you are this person that only remembers that, by the way, I'm in OQATA. By the way, I need to invite. Or by the way, I need to go for training. I think you're in the wrong place. These daily mode of operations are not debatable. And also these are a series of tasks they will do each day to grow their business. So I want you to be careful, because if you don't do this, if you become after 1 year, you will still be the same. It's what you do today that will depend on who you will become tomorrow. When I look at you, I sit with you, and you tell me what you do, I can predict when you become successful. Do you know success is predictable? Yes, success is predictable. Now, these are the things. We have what we call, for people who succeed, let us put them in the 1%. We call them the 1%. If you want to become in the 1% of people who succeed, then they set aside a minimum of 4 hours per day to build their network marketing business. The minimum, how many hours? 4. And these people are what we call, they are in the 1%. 1%. They set aside the minimum of 4 hours every day to build their network marketing what? Business. Then 2, they contact 30 to 50 new prospects per day, and during these 4 hours to pitch their interest and invite them to a presentation. You want to be the 1%? What is the first thing you have to do? Set aside how many hours? 4. I know most of you, especially who were here in the morning, I know you set aside 4 hours. But setting aside 4 hours is not enough. You have to make sure you talk to 30 to 50 new people in these 4 hours, and you either talk to them about the business or the products, or you invite them. Then you follow up with interested contacts from the previous day. So every day you have 2 tasks. You have to contact the new, and also the follow-up from the ones you made appointment with the previous day. And if you don't really have a diary or a tracker, you will become confused. How will you become confused? You talk to me, and I will tell you today is Friday, and I will tell you I'm not available. Can we meet up on Monday? And if you forget to contact them on Monday, you remember next week on Friday, they will say you're not serious. They will say you're not what? Serious. Because they will tell you, let's meet up on Monday at 12. And on Monday you forgot, or you remember at 1. You call them 1 hour after, and they will tell you, I was waiting for you at 12, and you didn't contact you. Even when they had forgotten, they will use that as what? As an excuse. They will pin you. So you need to make sure if you contacted people 30 today, you will ask them when they will be available. Are we together? When they will be available. All the 30 people cannot be available tomorrow. Some will be for next month. All what you need to do is to make sure that you pin down exactly when they will be available and you're ready for them. So you need to keep in tracker. So that's where you need to have the diary. You put on a particular date. Let me say, I'm meeting with David. Reason, you know business, want to know about the business, and time on maybe Tuesday, 16th or 15th at 3 p.m. So that one you record it in the diary. So you have to keep on checking your diary. Who is for when? Are we together? Follow up with those interested contacts from the previous day or previous days. Because there are some people who confirmed like 2 weeks ago that they'll be available today or Friday. So 32, 50 people every day. That is, you only do this when you want to be in the what? In the 1%. If you're not interested to be in the 1%, it's okay. We shall tell you where you belong. But for the serious people, you have to be here. Then also what you need to do, you have to train and help new team members. Signing up someone. I know everyone. Once you sign up someone, you're like, yes! I've gotten a starter, I've gotten a deluxe, I've gotten a superior, I've gotten a premium. You rejoice looking at the commission. But if you don't help this person, if you don't train them, then they become very negative. They become how can I call it? I was about to use a bad word. They become negative in your business. And they will have that bad feelings about your business. Because you promise them that they will make money, but once they come in, after they are signed up, and they are stuck with products, they don't have the confidence to use them, and they get expired in their homes. And they don't even can't share them with anyone. All what you wanted was them to join. And after they have joined, you left them. But here we are saying, whoever joins, make sure you train and help them to build also business and also to have the dreams and also to make the money benefit from the opportunity. Is that very clear? The first one you have to what? Set 4 hours a day. Then do what? Contact 32, 15. Then do what? Do what? You train. You train. Is that very clear? Yes. Is that very clear? So that's your first unit. If you want to be in the top 1%. This is not negotiable. I will tell you, I will be sincere. For people who are in the 1%, one of the indicators that they will not make it, they will have time to be on social media. If you get distracted and you're on WhatsApp, your Facebook, you're on TikTok, you're scrolling those videos, and any serious person who wants to be the 1%, even looking at a video of 30 seconds on TikTok becomes a distraction. Do you get what I'm talking about? Because here you're too busy. Then the number 5, you read and repeat 5 days per week. This one, you do it. Imagine by the time you do this, will you have time? Have time to relax? No. I know one person that does this because I've been with this person. Hamson, because he does this all the time, we can be there and like, oh my God, it is 6 and I've not had lunch. Do you understand? So if you're here and you're always looking at time for lunch, know that you're not yet here. You're not yet perfect. It is 12:30, you're like, Mzaina chikabidi asatu ingedeli. Guys, I'm serious. If you are here, you give attention to breakfast, lunch, trust me, you still you can't be on this every day and you even go for lunch for 1 hour. There's some people who say let us go for lunch and you find you're mobilizing your friends. Can you go for lunch? Can you go for lunch? You want to go as a what? As a team. I know they are not here, but I know you have seen some of them. Those are not serious to be in the 1%. Because if you have time to go for lunch, you will, because you have a lot of things to do, you will make sure that you want to do it sharp, you come back and continue on your system. You understand? You can't entertain Lugambo. You cannot. Any distraction, you tell them, wait. So if you want to be in the 1%, ladies and gentlemen, these are not negotiable. They are not what? Negotiable. This plan sounds easy to do, but very few people will commit contacting these many new prospects every single day. The reason this plan works so well is because you are exposing the business and the product to many people so quickly, and it's all about massive what? Action. Massive action and massive exposures. This, once you're on this, you can't have time to chat, to talk nonsense. I mean, all what you're looking at is who is getting started, who is getting into the business, who is learning the product, who is understanding the business, and who is also inviting if you've got the team. Then if you were to follow this plan for a year, look at this. You will talk to more than 8,000 prospects yourself. This is assuming you took weekends off. Monday to Friday. The minimum, how many people here? 8,000 people. And imagine how many customers and distributors you will find. Even if your sponsor just one, even 50 people you've talked to, you would personally sponsor around 160 people. In 1 year. In 1 year. think I will talk to the CEO. We recognize and reward the person that has sponsored the talk ever since OQATA began. And you want to know how many people they have sponsored. Is there anyone here who has sponsored more than 10 people? Let me see if you've sponsored more than 10 people. Yes. If you've sponsored more than 20, more than 20, huh? 19, if you've sponsored 19, 18, you sponsored how many? 18. Can you stand up for recognition? Can you clap for him? He sponsored 18 people. I can confirm he's doing work. When did you join? Six months. Who said August? Eh? Who said he joined August? Who's just sponsor here? Hey, she's not here. You know, 18 people, that's a good number in 6 months. But that's not good enough. Are we together? I want you to imagine if you sponsored 50 people. If you sponsored how many people? 50 people. Trust me, you will not struggle forcing people to work. The law of numbers will chip in. The law of numbers will what? Chip in. And out of the 50 people, you will have those that will work without you, that will be willing to make it to succeed, with or without the upline. But most of us, we have downlines or our uplines, they have to keep calling us every day. Hello, are you coming for training? I hope you invited. Do you have any customers? When are you buying? When are you taking the next step? That is bullshit. Do you need to be reminded to come for training? Eh? Then if you're still being reminded or you're still reminding your downline, know that they don't know what they want. And imagine, 50 people you've talked to will have joined, and you will personally sponsor around 160 people in 1 year. This is a good number. Imagine you have some of you, your whole network is not 150 people. Anyone who is 150 downlines in here, you are joking your 150, let me see you. I can't believe this. Are you following me? Maybe I speak of God. But mekaba liwano, ngomanyiki kwenye tibu yo, muweza abantu 15 kandabe, boba ngoliwano. Now you understand Uganda. Yeah. 150 people. Imagine 150 people, you bring them yourself. Let me tell you what you do. You would walk bouncing on the streets of Kampala. Yes. Even if you sponsored 150 people and went back to sleep, they will work. You will get at least 10, 15 legs that will become platinums without you. So you need to find them. Then once again, this thing is extreme. It will turn most people off and will not. And it's not for the part-timer or for someone who is dabbling with the business. If you only get one takeaway from this example, they're looking for marketing representative member that this is a business for exposure, ladies and gentlemen. When you do this, trust me, the rest will be history. The rest will be what? History. Just repeat this and you will see. Can we do it together? The first one was what? Give your business how many hours? 4 hours a day. And do what? Contact 30 to 50 people every day. Then you do what? You follow up the interested one you talk to the previous day. Then you do what? You train. Trust me with that. That system alone is enough to make you busy. Are we together? Then we also have the what we call the 10%. If you don't want to be the 1%, then we shall take you the what? 10%. And what are these people in the 10%? I know with this maybe most of you are here. Set aside a minimum 1 hour per day to build your network marketing business. Then contact how many? 5 prospects per day. Then do what? Follow up leads with the previous day. Then what? Train and help. Then what? Repeat. Now, let me tell you something that is funny with the 10%. You want to know what is funny here? Most of you, I can confirm. You give business, you give OQATA more than 7 hours. You give OQATA more than what? 7 hours. But you do what? You contact 5 prospects. You do what? You contact all the 5. And you follow up on the 2. For last evening that the previous day that said they will come. And you come and wait and none of them comes. And you don't have anyone to train and you end up in the morning same being alone with nobody in your network. So it's not about the hours you give to your business. It's what you do in what? In the hours. So don't be here for the whole day and you don't contact enough people. But if you're giving the OQATA this business 4 hours and you're contacting 5 people, then you will end up in the what? In the 10%. Are we together? You will end up in the what? In the 10%. Then if you follow this action plan for a year, you will talk to approximately 1,300 people. 5 people every day. And assuming you took weekends off, sponsored just 1 in 50 people you talk to, you would sponsor at least 26 people in 1 year. 26 people in what? 1 year. And you have people here who joined in July last year. These are our legends. You will forever be an OQATA legend. Now, imagine if you hit 1 year in OQATA and you have less than 26 people you have sponsored. It doesn't matter whether you give your business 6 hours or 10 hours, you will be still in the what? In the 10%. This is the hard truth. Because the results for the 1% is what? How many people? 160. 160 directly sponsored people at the end of 1 year. Then for the result of the 10%, those who give OQATA 1 hour and they talk to 5 people every day. At the end of the year, they have talked to 1,300 people. What is their result? 26. So, those of you who are going to make 1 year, as we are celebrating our first year anniversary, celebrating our 1 year of OQATA, you also celebrating. You should look at the people you have sponsored directly. And if you tell us that you're doing OQATA Wellness Solution full time, then you will be lying us because the result numbers don't lie. Tell your neighbor numbers don't what? Lie. Numbers don't lie. You will definitely see someone nice growth in your business, part-time basis. There is no doubt in my mind that you could do these 5 steps in about 1 to 2 hours per day and you don't get these numbers. It's practically possible. Practically possible. One of the things that helped me build a very big business, I made sure I exposed. I could forget everything, forget about the products, I could bring people in the business. And one of my mentors, he could tell me that, David, when you wake up, you should be doing one thing. And guess what? Presentation, 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 presentation. That's one thing I got. Presentation, presentation, presentation. If you do this, ladies and gentlemen, you will succeed faster than you thought. You should do what? Can we do it together? Huh? Presentation, 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 presentation. That's one thing I mastered in network marketing. It doesn't matter if you are a good salesperson. Present. Present either the product or the business. But me, I will focus on presenting the business. Because this is a network marketing business. Get to the network. So present to people so that you build the network. Now, there are instances where you present. Now, doing presentation does not mean that people will join immediately. Hello? I know if you're doing presentations and people are not joining, that's not your problem. I repeat, if you're doing presentations and people are not joining, that's not what? Your problem. Yes. Your part is to do the what? The presentations. Don't be worried that you're presenting, people are not joining. Do one thing. Just do what? Presentations. Do presentations. Act like a pilot. I've taken over 400 flights in my life to different destinations in the last 15 years. In the last 15 years, over 400 flights. And let me tell you, as a pilot who flies plane, pilots, their role is to fly the what? The plane. They don't care whether there are people in the plane or not. Their schedule is to do what? To fly. That's what they are paid to do, to fly the plane. At one time they fly, they know, and where the destination they know. Whether the plane is full or whether it's not full, the plane will take off. The duty of the pilot is to fly the plane smoothly. So you as a pilot of OQATA of your business, your number one priority is to do the presentation. Whether they join or not join, that not, you should look at that at the end of the month. At the end of the month, you look back. I've presented 300 people. How many have joined? That's when you would wake up and say, oh, I've done my work. How many have joined? And what are they saying? But if you present to one person and you ask them that, are you going to get started? They say, I will call you later. Then you start thinking, blaming yourself, anybody with a problem. Maybe there's something I'm missing. No, you're doing it well. What you're supposed to do is to do what? Present. Just present. When I started network marketing, I did not become perfect in one day. The more presentations you do, the faster you become perfect. But if you do one and you go back, then you start on another one, it will take you years before you master. Today, if I'm presenting someone a business, a person can pull out the money and give me without knowing that they are joining OQATA. Because I've become so good and so professional that I can talk to you and you think that you're joining something out of this world. Because of the experience. Do you understand? The moment I sit with you, just a few conversations, I will summarize you and I know what you want, what you love, and I will go direct to that. And you will say, by the way, we can do it. Not knowing that you will come to OQATA Wellness Solution. That's how good I am. But I did not become that in one day. I've met people, and I meet them, they say, hey, are you Saturday devil? I say, yes, I am. I said, who are you? And they say, you don't remember me, for sure. And they say, remind me. And they start saying, it's like 10 years ago. You invited me for something at this place. And I was like, really? And they said, yes, you did. And after the presentation, you even took me for lunch. And I said, they tried to remind me. I said, for sure, I don't remember. Because my role was to present. You join, we move. You don't join, bye-bye. Next. There's nobody I could present to and they negatize me to the extent that I fail to present to the next person. But I know some of you. You invite someone, I met someone. Yes, someone was just in mind, was like, can you imagine? I've just lost a premier package. I said, how? I presented to this person, and this person was coming. They were already in the building with the money, but they received the phone call and they went back with the money. I said, what happened? They talked to someone and somebody told them, those things don't work. And the person was so low, the spirit was so low, the person was like, oh my, today I think I'm unlucky. Today is my worst day. This person was lamenting. I don't give. I don't care. I don't care. Whether you join or you don't join that place, next. Do you understand? Next. Do you know why I'm always pressing next? Eh? I would have become the greatest loser. Not the person who invited me, but whoever refuses to join is the one who makes a what? A loss. Have that mindset. It's not you who loses. It's them that loses the opportunity. Because this industry can make you what? A millionaire. Are we together? Then if you're not in the 1% and you're not in the 10%, you're where? You're in the rest of everyone else. And what are these examples? This example they're routine for MLM representatives is designed for the part-timers who are looking to earn extra $200 to $500 per month within 12 months period of time. Then also set aside a minimum of 30 to 60 minutes per day to build network marketing business. These people, they set about 30 to 60. That's less than an hour. Less than what? An hour. And they contact 2 prospects what? Daily. 2 prospects. And what else? They follow up. And also they train. But they contact how many people? 2. And they repeat the same. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to note this. If you spend 1 year in OQATA, and at the end of 1 year, you earn between 700,000 Uganda shillings and 2 million every month. You will not be in the 1%, you will not be in the 10%, you will be in the rest of these people, even when you tell us that you give OQATA more than 4 hours. Tell your neighbor results don't lie. Tell them results don't what? Don't lie. Because here, the difference is what do you do in that time you have set aside. It's what makes the difference. It's what makes the difference. It's what makes the difference. Don't tell us that I'm doing OQATA full time. And at the end of the month, you're making less than 3 million. After 1 year. Then trust me, you're one of the biggest jokers. I don't care. If you're not earning the money, you're a joker. I'm telling us that you're doing it full time. Tell your neighbor that give attention to the details you do every minute. Tell your neighbor, give attention to the details of what you do every minute. That's what counts. If you don't, then you are the rest of these people. Now, by following these daily routines, you would talk to approximately 500 prospects in 1 year. Imagine talking to how many people every day? 2 people. You would talk to 500 people every year. I know some of you at the end of 1 year in your kind of business, if you've talked to less than 500 people, don't lie us that you're the 1% or 10%. You are automatically in the rest of the community. Those who are doing it as a by the way. Is that very clear? Is that very clear? Yes. The numbers. And it won't create huge momentum in your business, but you definitely see your business grow a little bit each month by following these steps. So if your business is growing a little bit, if you're here and your business is growing a little bit, And some of you are doing the business, you're not even seeing the growth. Hey, check. You're here. You're where? If the growth, you're not even seeing it, you're here. Don't count yourself in the 1% or 10%. You're where? You're one of the part-timers, even when you're doing it full-time. This is the bitter truth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the bitter truth. The good news, can I tell you the good news? You're the pilot. The good news, you're the what? You can decide what to do and when. And with who. Anytime. Of course, from number 1, call three prospects on the phone every 20 minutes. Remember the 1%? Make sure every 20 minutes you call how many people? 3 people, prospects. And training call with down and for how many minutes? 15 minutes. Then also, you follow up with your customers or people who want to join for how many minutes? 10 minutes. Prospect 2 people about the business. How many minutes? 10 minutes. Also schedule 1 presentation for the future date. How many minutes? 5 minutes. Is that hard, ladies and gentlemen? Then also read the book of network marketing or small business. How many minutes? 15. And in this one, you will be among the top 1%. The top 1%. Imagine, you make sure you do this every 20 minutes, you call these people. Is that hard? Give attention to the details. Your time is precious. Your time is what? Precious. Call 3 prospects on the phone every 20 minutes. Training call with downlines 15 minutes. Follow up your customers 10 minutes. Prospect 2 people about the business 10 minutes. Schedule 1 presentation for the future in 5 minutes. And read the book. And the good thing of reading the books now, you can download every book you want on your phone. Okay? Then for the schedule 2, for the routine 2 example, find a new way to advertise your business. Just in 10 minutes. Some of you, if you want to know that you're serious or not serious in your business, look at your status. On your status, what do you put? Business. Some of you, you're too funny, you put names. Any job that is happening, any job that is training, you put on your status. Instead of putting Android, Trinity, you're putting, you know what is on your status. Can I look at your status for that? What is there? Nothing. If you have anything on your status, what is there? Let me see. Show us. Actually, don't show me. Anyone what on his status you show us. You're my what? You're my open. That is what is running with your body. Yeah? Can we come for him? Now that is him. Then what is on your status? You are saying we tribute, but what is there is different. You know, you have your status. You can advertise for free on your what? Status. And whoever views is who you follow. Somebody views it, you go in their inbox or you call them, you say, hey, I saw you viewed my status, but you didn't say anything. Did you understand or you didn't understand? They will laugh like you have laughed. They will say, okay, tell me. What does it mean? That's the beginning. Do you understand? Eh? It's that simple. Because people will look at your status by default. And even if they are looking by default, you make it out like a big deal. You say, hey, Angel, are you okay? They say, yeah, I'm okay. Why are you asking? You say, but I saw you viewed my status. And they say, yeah, I did. Is there a problem? You say, yes, there is a what? A problem. Do you understand or you don't understand? And the person will say, I understand. Said, but what's wrong? What did you see? I saw something like Androti. And you ask them, did you understand or do you understand what Androti is? They say no. You say that's the problem. You have seen, you don't understand, and you're quiet. You're not okay. Is that hard? And they say, what is it all about? You said that's what you would have asked from the beginning. And you start. How is your boyfriend, Angel? Does he satisfy you or you're looking for other people? I know his issue is there. And you say, no. Do you love him or you don't love him? I love my mama. Give him a duty. He will become stronger, longer, and he will last longer. And he will do the job perfectly. Did you say harder? Okay? You have given your husband 100. You know how hard he does it. Exactly. Do you see how that one comes like a joke, but you end up saying? You understand? Yes. You don't need to be too serious. Just from your status. Then, of course, the routine is you call 5 people you prospected 7 months ago in 20 minutes. Then you write a thank you card to one of your team members. Yeah, you don't have to write a card. You just write a text on your WhatsApp and tell them your team members, and you say, hey, but every time I see you, come at OQATA Training Center, I see that your dreams are coming true. Have a good day. Hi, Anita. Congratulations for making your first step. Making your first step is a proof that you're becoming a diamond. Have a good day. Hey, something small to your downline. And in 5 minutes, and generate 2 good leads online. 2 good leads online. Me, when I see you, let me say I'm scrolling, let me say I'm on TikTok, I see you and I've liked you. I don't just say, oh, this person looks good. I go in your inbox. Hello? I go in your what? Inbox. If you not see me in your inbox, then you're not looking good, you're not posting good content. That's a joke. But that's how it works. That's how you get contacts. From there, social media. Then mail 5 postcards in 10 minutes. Now, mailing is for whites, but now everything is easy. Use social media and text. Then listen to a company called 20 to 60 minutes. Who can tell us the company called? These are our Zoom meetings. Hello? Company call. These are our what? Zoom meetings every day. It's a shame. It's a what? A shame to be in OQATA and you have an English Zoom and you have people, but you don't send them the link to join. People they have been there, they did not come here. Let them join the Zoom meeting and make sure that they are there. Tell them, make sure you send them screenshot when you join. So that you follow them. They will join, make sure to impress you. And when they are thinking they are joining to impress you, that's when they will see a testimony of our number one with a car award. And they say, oh, you meet you people, you can make a car, I can buy a car. You give out cars. Yes. And they say, by the way, how can I join? Just like that. Then, of course, our daily routine for MLM, call 10 people, send social media messages, post content on social media. Like I said. Post content on what?
Social media.
Social media. And of course, this is why you call 10 of your leads about what you have to offer. Then you send them an email or messages. And then you follow them up on your social media, messages and posts. And I believe you could do this in 1 hour per day. If you are organized and also post content for the day. If you did it consistently for a year, you would make a great progress in your what? In your business. That's simple, ladies and gentlemen. Call how many people every day? Call 10 people in an hour. Send social media messages. Post content on your social media. Your business, that should be what is on your status. Every day. You kill people with your status. Are we together? Yes. Kill people with your status. No wonder you people you're not dancing or doing our recognition rally. But then, do you see people who are dancing here? Eh? In the video, how many of you saw them? Make sure you dance to get content to put on your what? Let them see you dance. You say, well, there are some people who are always not willing to dance. Use them. Do you know how you use them? Give them your phone to record you. Somebody who doesn't know that you're doing business, they are busy recording you. Tell them, record me from the beginning to the what? And make sure you make the strokes as if you don't know that somebody is recording you. As you post, ladies and gentlemen, people will ask, oh my God, where was the party? I see you're excited. What is happening? That is the beginning of them to introduce them into the business. Are we together?
Oh, yes.
Now, do you promise me that from today, when we have an event, you will get content? Eh?
Yes.
Can we clap for this gentleman? You come here. What's your name, sir?
Wako Emmanuel.
Let me tell you, I've seen Emmanuel dance on every day, every time they are recognizing, he is always among the people dancing. Have you seen him? Do you watch him? Now, how old are you, sir?
I've been 55 years old.
55 years? 55 years? He's dancing on every tune, on everyone they read, come on stage. He's part of the people dancing. How old are you? How old are you? Eh? You're 18. And you're feeling like you reached. You're feeling yourself so big. Even when it is praying, you are not shaking the head, but you're crossing and you're shaking from inside. Amaragachi, why are you feeling so big for nothing? He's 55. You have children.
Yeah, I have children.
Do you have grandchildren? He has children and he has. Just in a single month, he got 2 grandchildren in one month. Hello? And he's always busy dancing and stretching, and I'm like, oh, this gentleman, let me tell you, I love you so much. I really love you so much. Because he is a typical example of how everyone should behave in this industry. Yes. I have here something for breakfast. Amen. Now, be happy like this gentleman. Let me tell you, if there's anyone, there are some people who have challenged me in this training. It's one of them. Then we have that you here, come here. It's always very early. Then this is another gentleman. Look at them.
Morning.
How old are you?
I'm 60.
He's 60. How old are you?
I'm 54 and not my boss.
54 and the former boss. Look at them. Let me tell you. To me, this gives me hope. It does. You become hopeless, but this one gives me hope. Hello? And these are always, they are very and always joy in this room. You people, you're working to get a house. Eh? One of your dreams is to get a what? All these people, they have houses in the village and in the city.
I built my first house in Kampala in 1989.
He built his first house in Kampala in 1989. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's be for real. 1989, how many of you were not born in 1989? The biggest percentage of you were not born. He had already his house in where? In Kampala. You found me in the parking in the morning. He reached here at around what time?
Around the 7:30.
7. 7 is here. He's a landlord in the village and in the city. Eh? And he's always smart, always participating. But for you, you're 18, you're 19, you're 30, you're still confused. And you're trying to feel something. You think everyone is watching you how you walk. Let me tell you, nobody is watching you. If you're walking around you and yourself.